On Monday, the 26th of June 2021, four men were arrested for the murder of Harish Singh. Singh was killed a short distance away from his home in Berbice on September 9, 2020. His death occurred just days after the mutilated bodies of two cousins, Joel and Isaiah Henry, were discovered in Cotton Tree, Berbice. One of the men arrested for the murder is GLADWIN Henry, the brother of Isaiah Henry. During a press conference hosted today by the Henry family's lawyer, Nigel Hughes, the mother, Mrs. Henry, stated that her son GLADWIN was at home at the time of Singh's death and she wants him free.
If they want I give up justice for my son Isaiah, I will do it just so my son come out, because if it's this, it's Guyana. I don't want to see later this when my grandchildren then will come out. I don't want to see, because what I seen here now, nobody cannot tell me otherwise. This is not going somewhere else. Because my son was at home with others' friends and they could come and arrest him for a murder we don't know about.
During the press conference, family members of GLADWIN Henry gave testimony that he was at home all day and therefore he could not have been involved in Harish Singh's death.
When I get at my sister's home, GLADWIN Henry was home.
My name is Claudette Koshas, come from all the way of Bobby's River on Monday when I heard about my cousin Isaiah. When I get there, I tell my aunt I will stay the whole 2 weeks with her due to my cousin's death. I spent all the time there with my aunt. GLADWIN Henry was at home. He never left the yard because my aunt gave me her house key and tell me to assist with the condonance of what people might bring in. So me and GLADWIN collect those stuff and carry it up in the room all day.
Mr. Hughes claims that the investigation into the death of Joel and Isaiah Henry has been mismanaged and that the imposition of murder charges against GLADWIN Henry is a miscarriage of justice.
So I think we all know that one of the tenets of a fair investigation, particularly into a murder that has attracted the kind of attention this has, it would necessitate an investigation of the alibi of the person who the police say is a suspect. It's basic. None of these witnesses has been investigated. None of them has been interviewed. And if all of them have confirmed Mr. Henry's presence somewhere else, then clearly the basis upon which the police feel that they have a case against him has to be measured against the statements of these persons.
Mrs. Henry said her family feels unsafe in their own home, and while she has already violently lost a son, she is pleading for justice for her other son. For Headline News Update, Bibi Bacchus.